Hi, have a nice day. By the way, my name is Joregrace Malacura, and I will be discussing about special cognitive or academic difficulties and indicative behaviors. So, learning impairments are challenges in the cognitive process. Here are some examples that are not caused or related to other disabilities such as retardation, emotional or behavioral issues, and so on. So we have here characteristics of children with cognitive and academic difficulties. Okay. Perceptual difficulty. Problems with perception. Any of these modalities or sense organs has difficulty understanding or remembering information. For example, memory or precise order of letters in a word can be challenging due to trouble detecting variation between identical sounds in speech. Some perceptual issues may appear to be memory or communication issues, but they aren't when attempting things. For example, the person may appear to be slower or hesitant. They attempting to make sense of unfamiliar world. It's possible that they have trouble explaining what they need to accomplish next. Memory difficulty. Difficulties with memory, short-term and long-term memory capacity is low. Depression, an infection, or drug side effects are all potential reasons of memory and other thinking issues. It is sometimes possible to cure the condition. The cognition improves as a result. Sometimes the issues are a brain alignment that cannot be reserved, such as Alzheimer's. Metacognitive difficulty. Difficulty in implementing effective learning strategies, tracking the process of their learning goals, and other methods of learning direction. Metacognition is the ability to be aware of and control one's own thought. Metacognition can be as simply as recognizing that you have trouble recalling people's name in social circumstances. Telling yourself that you should strive to recall a new acquaintance's name. Difficulty in processing and language. Processing oral language is difficult for certain people. Difficulty understanding and recalling spoken language. Language processing disorder, LPD, is a condition in which you have trouble expressing yourself through language. LPD can cause problems in interpreting spoken and written language. Reading, spelling, writing, and even speaking are all challenging for those with this disease. Reading difficulty. It's difficult to recognize printed words or understand what is being said. Reading disorder include difficulty in understanding single word, problem understanding the sounds in words, sound order or names, problem with spelling, transposing letters in words, and many more. Dyslexia is a severe form of reading impairment. In language difficulty, complication with written language, handwriting, spelling, or coherently expressing oneself on paper are all issues. Dysgraphia is a severe type of this problem. Mathematical difficulty. Numbers-related knowledge is difficult to recall or think about. It's linked to speed, sense of time, and direction, as well as having trouble remembering simple math principles. Dyscalculia is the most severe form of this problem. Difficulty with social perception. Social perception is difficult. Social cues and messages to other people are difficult to decipher. It's difficult to understand or interpret the sentiments and attitude of others, which might lead to improper social responses. Okay, let's continue our discussion. What is attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD? Okay, ADHD is characterized by difficulty focusing and maintaining attention, as well as hyperactivity and impulsive behaviors in many cases. It's possible that the causes of the problem were biological or genetics. We have also here common characteristics of children with ADHD. First, often inattentive. Others have trouble focusing and keeping attention, as well as following direction. They make careless mistakes, have a short attention span, and are unable to focus. They frequently fail at jobs that require continuous mental effort and are readily diverted by very enticing alternatives. Hyperactive. Have a lot of energy and move around a lot. Find it difficult to work or play quietly. Impulsive. Frequently engage in inappropriate behaviors. Blur out answer or interrupt others without waiting for instructions. Struggle to wait their turn. Engage in risky or destructive behaviors without considering the sequences. Difficulty in cognitive process. Difficulty paying attention, even for a short period of time, is one of sign of cognitive delay. The inability to sit motionless for an extended period of time, taking excessive amount of time to finish things such as homework or assessments. In addition of that, we have also here lagging behind in academic achievement, exceptional imagination and creativity, classroom behavior problems, difficulty interpreting and reasoning about social situations, greater emotional reactivity in interacting with peers, few friendships, in some cases rejected by peers, poor memory, disorganized, restless, insistent talking, and insistent activity. Okay, let's move on to speech and communication disorders. These are problems with spoken language or communication, as well as comprehension. The concerns include articulation issues, slurring appearance and tactic patterns, and difficulty understanding other speech, all of which are likely to affect academic performance. We have here three characteristics of children with speech and communication disorder. First, usually, these children have difficulty in reading and writing. Second, are embraced when talking. And third, are reluctant to speak. Teachers should encourage regular oral communication with their students because it is important for them to practice. Because these students have this issue, teachers should be patient and allow them to express themselves and finish their statement, even if it takes them longer. Other kids should be taught not to tease or make fun of them. So that's all for this video. I hope you've learned something, and if you have questions regarding my topic, don't hesitate to ask me. And once again, my name is Joregrace Malacura. Thank you for watching. God bless us all.